Basically, my persuasive topic is on gender inequality in America. We face gender inequality every day. I mean, we faced it since the beginning of our time, where women were submissive to men. Men were always thought to be the dominant ones in the household. They were the ones that were the so-called breadwinners. They made the rules in the house, and women were made to, stay home and care for the children, care for the home, and then once the men came home, they were to care for the men as well. But as time has evolved, so has the gender roles as well. We live in a society today where women actually are becoming more of the breadwinners in the household. They are becoming more the dominant ones, and actually men are, you have single mothers who are actually doing the job of both men and women, instead of just doing the job of the mother. They're doing the job of the father, taking care of the child and making sure they have the necessities that they need to go on throughout life. They're instilling in them what a father should be instilling in them, yet the father is not there. You have women who are still doing household chores. You have women that go to work every day and come home and do household chores. Um, I was reading the statistic where it said about 49% of women still do the majority of the household chores versus 19% of that of men, which is ridiculous when you think about it, because these women go out and they do the exact same thing that men do, and then they come home, yet they're the only ones that are taking care of the house. You have women in houses where children under the age of 6, majority of those women are taking care of that child physically, whether it be feeding or changing a diaper or giving a bath. Women are taking care of those children for at least an hour, where men are doing only 10 minutes of that. It's ridiculous when you think about it, because we've come so far, yet women are so, they're minimized. They're not given the praise that they deserve for the things that they do. We have, in the past year, we've had so much progression by women, and it's all been noticed. But had it been the men who made that much progression as women have in the past year, they would have gotten more praise. Women have not gotten that praise. Yet women are talked down upon, they're belittled, they're made to feel as if they are just the slaves to men in this society. Um, you have where in politics, women are, they're taking over politics, but they're not taking over politics how they should be, because men aren't allowing women to take over politics. Um, I was watching a TED Talk, and it was going through how women, the progression that women have made in the past year. And I was listening to, a couple of the clips, and you had politicians that were telling female politicians to, shut up and just listen, don't talk. They were saying that, you can learn more with your mouth shut than your mouth open. And it was not only do the male species belittle the female species, but they disrespect them. These are the ones that carry their children for 9 months and then go into labor for hours on top of hours, or don't even make it through the delivery, and then they turn around and they disrespect us. At what point in America do we say, let's look at the progression that women have made and give them the praise that they deserve? Let's not tear them down, but rather let's build them up. Because whether they know it or not, females are going to become the head of the country. Now it's males, but females are making a rise. And if females aren't getting the praise that they deserve, and males are, ignoring the female species, it's going to hit them hard when the females start becoming president of the United States, or they start becoming, these big head politicians, where we now have first, I believe, the first African American female attorney general. And now she has to go through this thing with the whole Baltimore riots and stuff, and sending National Guard and stuff out there. Now the males are belittling her because she's female and she has to go through this, and they don't think she's gonna be able to do it. That's not the type of thing that you're supposed to do for women. You're supposed to support them. It's America, and it's sad because the country is gonna always be like this unless we not just females but males step up and support those females and protect those females.